cinema, and we're going to go back to cinema, and we are going to talk about Final Destination Bloodlines, which Sean
Bloodlines.
you have seen.
I
So
have, yeah.
talk. We've just finished talking
Just
about
seen. Yeah.
remakes and sequels and reboots
Yeah.
and everything
Sequels.
like that. This is
I,
this is a totally original film, right? Yeah, yeah, is it?
well, it's yeah. To be honest with you, right, with the only Final Destination things, I think I'm not like invested in it at all. I think I
Yeah.
remember I saw a 3D one, and the only ones I can remember was a car race thing with a big tire and some sort of uh,
Oh yeah,
you know,
the car, the traffic car.
yeah, and then and some needles. Anyway, let's get on to this one. So this one, Bloodlines, it's from all the ones before. There's some people that have cheated because some people have cheated death, but so they're
Yes.
slowly going through the families. Yeah, they're slowly going through the families. Um, it was absolutely hilarious. I loved it. I thought it was. I was totally amazed by what it was, and it wasn't. Wow, it was crazy toes, right? How these people are dying. It's like so yeah, it's like all these sort of weird things like oh we've got to go to I know what will happen. Well, I can't give spoilers really, but let's just say there's an allergy and the guy says, "Oh, if we can break this curse if someone dies, so if we if you eat peanuts and that and then we can bring you back and
Yeah,
give
yeah,
you
yeah, 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 yeah. I
and
can
all
imagine.
weird
Yeah.
stuff happens in the hospital. It's really bloody and quite violent and like skin being pulled off and people
Well,
getting crushed by things. So
but that
yeah,
is the main thing that stays with most people after Final Destinations is the deaths and how
yeah.
creative they are.
And I mean, I was really amazed. I went to see this with Happy John. I was really amazed how much I enjoyed this film and
Okay.
the soundtrack as well, right? So there's like they have I'm trying to think now of some of the songs they put in there, but it was just real famous songs like yes, there's like a barbecue scene with glasses going and they sort of set you up so you know what's going to happen. There's like gas canisters and there's like hoses and
Like
rakes and
casualty.
spikes and glass and all sorts of stuff. And then they put a song. One of
Whatever
them
could
was
happen here?
yeah. So at this barbecue, it's like if you like pina coladas, and they're making like cocktails and stuff. And I was, how things happen in these movies, how things happen is just hilarious. Like it's like Mousetrap. It's like a game used to be called
Yeah,
Mousetrap, where
yeah,
like something will fall over, knock something else, which will catch fire. The fire will spread to something
yep.
which will blow everything
Like a
up,
sort
and
of
then all
Rube
these things will
Goldberg
fly through
machine.
the air
Yeah.
and crush. People get crushed by or yeah, it was because I thought these were supposed to be serious. I thought these were supposed to be serious. I really did. I thought, oh, this is
Well,
going to be a horror one. So, I
well,
mean,
well,
could have been.
I think what they did with this is that, well, the first one, I think it came out in that era of Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer, and everybody was trying to come up with their own kind of like slasher movie where we kill a whole bunch of teens thing. And I think as Fast and the Ascension has gone along, it has been a franchise that some people come to because I think this, I can't remember who made it, but it was made because I think it was John Watts who did Spider-Man. I think
Right.
because obviously he did the Spider-Man movies for Marvel, got a whole bunch of clout, and that's what do you want to do next? And he was like, "Oh, I want to do Final Destination." It was either him or somebody else, but that's essentially why this film is getting made. And I feel like people have come back, and they've come back as fans, and they've come back knowing we know exactly what this is, and it is not supposed to be high art. Let's
No,
lean into the dumbness of it, and
it is.
it
And
sounds like it sounds like
I
they've
would
nailed it.
imagine, I would imagine this would be great to see what John said. This would have been good to see in a quite a fairly packed cinema, busy
Yeah,
cinema with everybody
yeah.
laughing. I could imagine that being quite, be more infectious. But yeah, I was laughing out loud. I was physically laughing. Have you ever seen any of these, Sharon?
I've seen the very first one when
Right,
it came out originally.
right.
So yeah, back in the day when it was a proper teen slasher thing, I saw it
Slasher
then.
thing. Yeah, yeah. I
And the
think it
people
was
were sort
serious,
of
but it's
ridiculous.
gradually become a parody of itself, maybe.
Yeah.
Was that what you would say? But
100%, 100%,
yeah,
yes.
but it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm trying to think of some of the other songs that were in the show. Oh yeah. No, I can't forget the feeling of your
Nielsen.
faces. And it's all getting set up for the and I thought, oh, this is good. I'm enjoying this. Yeah.
Well,
So,
the thing is, okay, by the way, I was right. It was John Watts. It was John Watts
all right.
for of Spider-Man fame. But the thing is, this film had Sean is going to hate it
It,
written all over it. It had Sean is going to
Yeah.
hate. So for you to come in having this this sort of like a brilliant sort of like review of the film. It just makes me think, yeah, I think that they've done something good here. I think they've done something good
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. It is. It's let's just say it's totally ridiculous. You know what I mean? You can spot things like let's just say the things that are in, leaf. Let's just say leaf blowers, lawn mowers. You know, electrical cables hanging, sharp things hanging on roofs, gargoyles, wind vanes, all sorts of great stuff. So yeah, it was really I really enjoyed this more so because I was expecting it to be like, oh right, okay, this is going to be a slasher with lots of blood and that,
Yep,
and
yep, yep, yep.
total parody. Really, really fun.
All right, cool. So how many stars would you give Final Destination
Yeah, well,
Bloodlines?
I suppose I'd give this high three. I think I enjoyed it. It was, it's well worth a watch. It's not like whoa, fascinating in your face, but it's an
Yeah.
enjoyable film and it's worth a watch. Whether as long as you can put up with blood and gore and stuff and funny things happening right at the end of the movie, it's like, oh, they got away with that. Oh, you know. So yeah. So you
Okay.
know what you're going to get, and it was good fun. So 3 star for me for this one.
All right, cool. Sharon, don't say anything. Don't say anything. But with the one thing I have to say is I think this was the final film starring Tony Todd of
It
Candyman
did
phase.
say, actually, funny you should say that because
Yeah,
at the end it come up in memory of Tony Todd.
yeah, yeah, Tony Todd.
Can you enlighten me a little bit about Tony Todd?
Well, have you seen the Candyman movies? Like the original
Candyman.
ones in the 90s?
Oh, he was yeah,
He was
yeah.
Candyman.
Oh,
And he was
right,
in
okay.
Next
I thought he was
Generation as
Matthew.
well,
Oh, I
started
see
again
now.
with
So
a spin
him
off.
who was in that film.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
did look, to be honest, when they did go to visit him, he didn't look.
Yeah,
He didn't look.
I'm looking like a picture of him in the film right now, and you can see that he's lost a lot of weight. His face
Yeah,
looks quite gaunt and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
But I
Not
think
looking well, is he?
yeah, but I mean, he was the one of the great film presences. Like a
Well,
great
definitely.
voice, great, tall
Yeah,
as anything.
yeah.
Got a yeah. So yeah.
Well, he
So
is quite good in this. You don't know if it's menacing or advised, as an advisor, as
well,
menacing or what. It's just so well done
well,
that you don't know, is he trying to help or is he trying to scare him,
and that sounds like a brilliant use of Tony Todd because Tony Todd walks in and obviously you immediately going, oh my God, it's Candyman. It's like, oh my God,
We're all gonna die.
we're gonna die. It's Candyman, help. And I mean, even because he was also in The Rock. He's one of Ed Harris's sort of like goons in The Rock. And
Right.
even when he shows up in that, I remember watching The Rock going, oh my God, it's Candyman, help!
We're all gonna die. Yeah.
Even after as goons in those sort of films, even after he dies, it's still like, oh my God, no, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. He never dies. He always comes back. He always comes back. So yeah, but it's and I think it's and I'm quite happy that he got like a final thing to go
Yeah,
off on because yeah,
yeah.
I think he is one of the great screen presence and he elevated a whole bunch of rubbish material. He
Oh,
he
Oh yeah.
really
yeah.
did.
Oh,
All right, cool. So Sean, seeing as you weren't around because we did Sharon